What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the recap of the SPY QQQ IWM VIX with LCAOD. And as you know, this is recap coverage from the stock and crypto market. These are live ideas of thought and studies. This is not financial advice on this stream or with this company. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, man, what a day. Indices closed bullish, huh? Indices open bullish. So the market definitely rebounded from that 4-day sell-off last week. That's what you got going on now. And that's the vibes right now, man. You know, just bullish, just vibing on the couch, feeling like Will and, feeling like Will in the Fresh Prince style, vibing, bullish. Just everybody just chilling right now. A lot of data this week, you guys. That's just what's going on. But you must know first before we go any further and go over the data, let you know what happened today. Dow jumps more than 400 points. Woohoo! S&P 500 and NASDAQ snap. 4-day losing streaks as stocks rebound. The blue chip average added 369. You guys, that's 369 points or 1.1%, however you look at it, helped by Omegan's gain of around 4%. That's a good company right there. So we're gonna look at that right there. AMZN, however you pronounce it. I've heard AMZN, I've heard Megan, so whatever, however you pronounce it. But that's a good company. We're gonna look at that. So they got around 4% today, and that had a lot to do with the market going up. But the S&P 500 advanced 0.7%. The Nasdaq Composite rose just 0.4%. A drop of more than 2% in Tesla following news of CFO Zach Kirkhorn stepping down weighed on the technology-heavy index, you guys. So that's pretty much what happened today. You guys, that's overall bullish, but some things that did happen following a lot of news today, and expect more of that tomorrow, because you're gonna have more news keep coming out all week. Now, speaking of Elon Musk and Tesla and all that, the cage match is official. That is going to happen, you guys. So, Elon Musk said in a social media post that his proposed cage fight with Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg will be live streamed on social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. The social media moguls have been edging each other into a mixed martial arts cage match. They're trying to get it in Las Vegas since June. So that's really going to happen, you guys. So be on the lookout for that. It says Zest versus Musk fight will be live streamed on X. All proceeds will go to charity for veterans. Musk said in a post on X earlier on Sunday morning. So he said this yesterday without giving any further details. Yeah, that's going to happen. And I did see something on Twitter about Mark Zuckerberg. He said, why does it have to be streamed just on X? He's not wanting it to be streamed on X, basically. He was just like throwing shots, saying like it needs to be streamed on his platform as well. And, his new platform, Threads, maybe possibly, or just more platforms in general. So they're still fighting, and they're actually about to fight for real, you guys. So that's going to be huge. Keep your eye out on Tesla stock and keep your eye out on Meta. Mark stock. So that's going to be very interesting this month, man. So they're fighting for real, and that's real. So you should know that about if you just start seeing volatility pick up between Meta and Tesla, just know that's why. But pretty much, you guys, economic data this week, CPI inflation data. This is a short week of data, really. So it's like one of them short and simple and can be sweet week to you if you pick the right direction and get on the right side of the trade, you guys, and make the right investments. And, this is one of those weeks for real. So you should definitely be ready for what's about to happen with that CPI inflation data on Thursday. That's the big day, you guys. That's the money day. That's the money ball day. That data come out at 8:30 a.m. And so, that's on Thursday. And, yeah, jobless claims data. That's going to be key to that day. And then you got PPI inflation data following it. So, and then consumer sentiment. All that data is key this week. And that's really pretty much it. Top 5 things to know. Like I said, CPI data. Everybody and their mom and granny is on that. PPI data. You know, this is all in data here, all in chips. You know, the data's right. On the line going on right now. Big bets about to happen here with this CPI data, and that's just inflation data. They're just going to give us an update on, you know, inflation, you guys, like prices in the store, gas station, and things of that nature. And you know, if recently inflation has been going away because the data has been showing up lower than expected. So, you know, inflation has been going away. That's why he's been seeing the market really just go up. And that's what the data is telling us. That's what the market is saying now. In reality here, you know, it may not really be that way at your local stores or your local pumps or whatever the case may be for you, trying to get a job or et cetera, et cetera. Or, you know, your job you feel like just not gonna pay you enough, or whatever the case may be. That's happening in real life. That's going on. That's not the market. So I understand that difference. And you can't really have your feelings involved into that, you know. You just, you know, accept what's going on and understand and be positive, obviously, and be respectful towards others. We're talking money here, and you know, and if, you know, things are obviously hard out here, so be respectful, like I said. So you know, at the end of the day, that data though, this could, you know, help you out here in the near term, or depending on how you play, it can help you out for life. CPI data, you guys, on Thursday, it really is going to be big for real. So be on the lookout for that. That's really the top 5 things to know. In the earnings this week, we got Disney, UPS. That go tomorrow morning, UPS. That's going to be big. So we're going to see if they're delivering packages and if they're busy or not. All that's about to get shown to light and get exposed. So their earnings are in the morning. That's pretty big. And when PLTR, Roblox, Datadog, Alibaba, Baba, we got China. We hold up, man. We got China this week. That's gonna be the biggest earnings, you guys. Baba, Alibaba, you guys. So be on the lookout for them. Remember, that's like the Amazon of China, basically. So how Amazon is to the United States, Alibaba is to China. So keep that in mind. Them earnings results are going to be key this week. They got earnings Thursday before they're open. That's probably going to be your biggest earnings this week. Seriously, you guys. If Disney let's say Disney can act cowardly because that's how they have been moving for about a year or two. But obviously, you know, if you know what's going on with Disney right now, as far as if you've been investing, Disney's just hurting because they brought a lot of stuff during the pandemic and during the 2020 and all that stuff. They brought a lot of other stuff. So they're kind of just taking a big hit for it now. But the future, long term, Disney is still looking good, you guys. Everybody knows that. So don't get that confused. That can go big this week. Obviously, that could be the biggest earnings this week and shock people just because they haven't been moving. So just going to look out and see what they're going to do up or down this week. And really, like I said, bye-bye. China, that's definitely all eyes on them, their earnings. We see what they got going on because here lately I've been sensing some intensity with some China people that I know of, and some people that support them. I've been sensing a lot of animosity. So we're gonna see what that's about. Alibaba, what's going on? I got y'all people tight. What's going on? We're gonna find out. But you know, Alibaba can surprise too. They might go big. So that's Thursday before the opening, you guys. Like I said, and this is earnings plays. And if you're new to this and you're watching this earnings plays, this is all free game here, you guys. They were giving out an LCAOD. But you know, my clients in the Discord and you know my clients in the portfolio, everybody knows what's going on. And earnings is 50-50. You feel me? It's really a gamble towards the stock market, but that's the only gamble you're going to get in the stock market, if that makes sense. Everything else is, you know, really data based, and you do your own due diligence and research, and you can be really profitable doing this. Anybody can do this as well. So, you know, just take the time and look into it yourself, and the internet will tell you a lot about it. But earnings, you guys, like I said, it's 50-50. My people know, we know. It can go either way on earnings, meaning you can win big or you can not win nothing at all, and you can lose all of it. So it just never know, you know, on earnings. But most people like to invest on earnings after the fact, you know, after they present their earnings, then they buy into it. But to each his own, you know. to each his own. Everybody. Some people, I tell people, if you're feeling lucky, go for it. And I think LCLD, we're feeling lucky this week on one name, and it looks like Bob. We might play that. So y'all keep an eye out on that by the end of the week, the next video or whatever. And we're going to check that out and see if we might play that. So, yeah. 3 things to watch this week on Wall Street. U.S. inflation data, you guys. Rising bond yields. Disney, UPS, and PLTR earnings. That's pretty much it, man. You see the Fed speakers are back this week. We got Harker, Bowman. They went today, and you're seeing how the market moved. So Harker, again, will be back Thursday. So we'll see what they're saying. And, Fed speakers, they can cause some volatility. They can cause some friction with whatever they're saying or whatever they feel they need to say. Keep that in mind. One stock to buy, one stock to sell this week. PLCR, they're saying it's a buy. And sell Disney. They're saying sell Disney. This is coming from Wall Street itself. So we're going to see, man. We're going to see if that's correct here. Well, Wall Street been actually kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a little bit 70% accurate with these. One stock to buy, one stock to sell. So Disney might be a sell, you guys. Disney might be about to really drop. So, or Disney could go up, or Disney could do nothing like they have been. So we're going to see definitely by the end of the week. Let's go ahead and get into the charts and numbers and the plays that LCLD is going over this week. Again, and this is closed bullish, you guys. Follow me on X at LetCash, get at me on X, aka used to be Twitter. Get at me on at LetCash. You can see the indices pre-market. You can see the indices close. You can stay up to date with just stock related and crypto related news. But that's just what it is. So let's go ahead and get into the charts and numbers, you guys. We're going to start with the SPY and the 4th free plays this week. We are actually going to play and trade the SPY this week. And also we're looking at Apple, Amazon, and AMD. So that's what it is right now. And you've seen, you guys, some of you saw today, the volatility on these names. But let's go ahead and start with the SPY. So 450. Retrace right back at it, right? Wow. Strong bulls right here. We're in a bull market, you guys. The market has been going up for a year. If you can't understand that, then you just don't probably need to be investing right now because then you just will probably be trading the wrong direction. So the market has been going up year to date. Let's look at this here. We got to really zoom out when in doubt here. Year to date, all this is year to date here. You're seeing in this image here. I'm circling it big so you can see it here. So this is all happening this year from the beginning of this year, you guys. This is all happened here from January up until now. This is what has took place. And we are right here, you guys. So make this make sense to you now. I understand everybody wants this big old chunk here and they're calling out a recession. And everybody's trying to call out these bottoms and everybody's so bearish because they feel like we're at the top and they want to call the top and they think they're at Top Golf and all this extra top shit, man. Just cut it out. Let's play the market day by day. I tell my clients, I tell my people this all the time. Let's play it day by day. We ain't into all that, oh, this is the top. Because that can hurt you. The volatility is serious in this market right now. And you can get chopped up. I understand the long term, but it's a time and a place to buy it for the long term. So you don't want to just buy into a load of puts when you see it finally starting to go down and peak a top. Because it could easily, as you see for the whole year, there is no top. As of right now, the market is trying to accomplish the spot it is looking 5 years out. They're trying to really get over here at 468. That's going to be your breakout right there. And right there, that's going to be a new all-time historic high. That's what's in store. That's what's in state right now. And, that's what you got to be understanding if you're playing this market. So we're going to look at it from the one-day perspective. As always, here with LCAOD, you guys. We'll break it down simple. We're going to move over this a little quickly here. I got things to do. I know y'all do too. But it's 450 right here on the SPY. And I just wanted y'all to see that from the year to date though. That's where we're at. So that's just what the market has been doing. That confirms the bull market. So that confirms the bull trend. So when you see people saying, "Oh, the market is still bearish," "Oh, the market is a bear market," know that you're being lied to because the chart does not say that. So don't believe what anybody's saying. Look at it yourself, and you get what I'm saying. You'll understand. Someone who's probably saying that, be respectful because they're probably just down a lot of money and they're praying and hoping that the market flips bearish one day again. As of right now, we are getting some bearish signs. The market has recently just got downgraded, and the AI hype look like it's dying down, but you can't say that yet because in all reality, you got the biggest AI name about to report earnings coming up soon, NVIDIA. So that's really going to tell if the AI hype is going to really pick up and take off this time, you guys, and it will be one of those FOMC moments. So it's something you should be looking at closely because that AI stuff is really going to take off this time, this quarter, or it's really the hype is like how it's dying down now. It's going to continue to die out, and then you'll see all of that AI stuff get corrected. The artificial intelligence stuff get corrected. The numbers of the companies with the share prices, they'll go down. So just be on the lookout for that. Going further here, the SPY, obviously has a lot to do with that. So, but that's what it is. The main thing. What I want you to understand, out of everything I just said, just don't try to call a top, man. And don't try to call a bottom. Play it how it's moving. And you'll be a successful trader. So let's go ahead and look at the from the upside levels here. 1 day's perspective. Going into tomorrow, you guys. The SPY now, you guys, it looks like, excuse me. Okay, here. Had a little echo there. Apologies. But the SPY now, we good, mic check, is at 450, you guys. So the next breakout level is 453. The SPY breaks above 453. The target is 455, you guys. That's what it is right now. The SPY is trying to recapture 455, and they can do this before CPI because CPI could be a bigger move far as upside levels. CPI could push the SPY to about 460. So you got to be aware of that and know that, that 460 is the target still going long. Basically going into the seasons changing and the days going by, that target that is looking still good. It's actually looking more profitable that it done actually rinsed, and now since they've rinsed, they can easily just repeat, but this time they can three-peat. So just think about it like that. So, and like I said, this is going long 460, obviously, but first and foremost, they can hit this 455 level before Thursday, possibly by the end of the week going into next week. So be on the lookout for that coming soon on the SPY. Now to the downside here, you guys, because it can go either way. And Bears, they had 4 days of momentum, and today they lost it, but they can easily regain it back tomorrow. Just because they want to reshort here and actually flush it again below 450, just one last time possibly. We don't know. The CPI data could be really hot this time, and fear, if that's the case, going further, the fear will jump right back into the market. You'll see the market come down if that inflation data is higher. So going into this week on Thursday. So, but we're gonna find out. But to the downside, obviously, like I said, it can go either way. Just know that bulls like it up, bears like it down. Bulls calls, bears puts. So, right below 450. 448 doesn't hold. The next downside level I'm looking at is 446.89 here. I'm seeing a gap fill to the downside. I see a gap fill can easily happen here right there. So that's it right there. That's your target level right there for the Bears. And they're going to be looking at that. They're going to hit that, if the market is topped out, because it has been here the past 4 days now. We do got to build that wall because it is there. So this could be another top here. You just never know. So we're looking at it from both perspectives. Obviously, like I said, if I see 448 not holding, I know they're going to fill that gap there at 446.85. And then just be on the lookout. If that doesn't hold, you guys, 445 to 444 is still a level that they're trying to catch up to. And that'll be a new lower low end, as you can see. drawn out, but that's what it'll be. And that could be before CPI data, you feel me, coming out Thursday, or this could happen on the CPI data or after. So just be on the lookout for these levels changing or about to change here soon. Going into tomorrow, maybe like I said, or Wednesday, or even Thursday, Friday, maybe next week, you guys. Triple Q's level, you guys. The triple Q's level, 375. So they went. The Nasdaq went bullish today. They are up here a lot, and that's really good. That's really good for them, considering that they have been the leader. The triple Q's has been the leader here. Let's just go ahead and say it this whole year. Um, you know, all the companies in it. That's the artificial intelligence hype company. So they all been going up. So the triple Qs has been going up fantastically. And 386 is their target going long. So they're trying to really magnet this number here. They already hit it. Zoom out when in doubt. You can see that. They already hit it, you guys. So right here, they actually hit 388. They actually hit 388. So didn't hold at all. Everybody took profits. It was so happy. So, but understandable here. You do see two takedowns here now. But here going into, like I said, CPI data, man, and just going long on the triple Qs. 386 is the target to like trade and stay in that range. That's what they're trying to accomplish. So that could be happening by the end of the summer, the end of the fall, somewhere in the winter, somewhere going. That's going long. 386 is the target. But here, from the 1 day perspective, on the triple Qs here, it looks like tomorrow they just need to break above 377 here. And the momentum is completely killed here. Once that's the case, the momentum is completely killed if they hit 377 on the triple Qs there. So then they'll take out that next level 378, and they can magnify it 380 by Thursday or before Thursday, or maybe even after Thursday by the end of the week. You guys are going into next week, so be on the lookout for the triple Qs to break above 377, and the next level is 388. Now to the downside, and remember going along 386, but to the downside, you guys, you can have a back test here because I do see, they had a gap fill situation. They already filled it twice. But, zoom out 5 days, then zoom out 1 month. So you'll actually see if the triple Qs is trying to get back here or not. And it's a possibility. It is. So, right now, looking for a break below 372, obviously. Once you see that, then it is going back. So about 370 is the next level. And if that don't hold you guys, look out for 366 here. And that'll probably be your bottom there. Then the market, we're going to figure out what we're doing here and what's going on. Bears is just really getting a lot of profit now, and it's getting out of hand. So is the market really about to flip bears? That's what'll be the case then. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for it going either way. Like I said, by Thursday, before Thursday, after Thursday, going into next week. These are your levels here. This is the way the market is about to change, you guys. The duration, numbers are about to shift. So be aware of this. Be cautious and be on the lookout for it going either way. You got your signals and your alerts. DIA 354.62 close. So the Dow Jones, man, they went stupid today. They went up. They had 400 points. So that's a big move. They really they kind of like gapped up here because I see one right there. So they kind of like gapped up, but they took that gap up momentum all the way back to up here. So it is a gap here to fill to the upside. So maybe they probably gonna fill that one, and then it's a possibility they fill this one. Or maybe it's not a possibility that gets even filled, and they just going to fill that one. Or maybe it's a possibility they don't even fill this one, and they're gonna fill that one. So either way it goes, right here, there's two gap fills in between the Dow Jones, and it's just really, it looks bullish. That breakout is big here. So going into tomorrow, 355.50 is the break. If you get that, the next level is 357 here. That's your target on the DIA. And then you can really see the DIA about to really like break out. So their all-time high, is 358. So they're at a point where they're about to give you a historic breakout. The Dow Jones, and I just think if the CPI data is good, that's just what it's going to do and show. And you might see the DIA right at 358 pinned, or either it's going to take us to 360 here in the DIA. So these are upside levels I'm looking out for and expecting here by the end of the week. Going into next week, going further here, this momentum continues to the upside. But if not to the downside, this is your top. If the top is in, I do see, like I said, 353 don't hold. There is a slight little gap fill down here. It'll probably come right here to 351. Then the next level will be 350, and it'll probably be your bottom right there on the DIA. And like I said, after making a big move like that and coming back down like that, they'll probably chill out right there. And we'll see what we're doing and where we're going further here. And that CPI data may not be good, so the DIA might really be about to flush back to about 347, 345. So just be on the lookout for that going either way. IWM, Russell 2000. It is at 194.30 right now. That's where it closed. So $194.30. That's where it closed. So the IWM. Year to date, really in doubt, zoom out. They have a huge historic breakout run they can really make. That's what people are saying about the IWM. And they're really looking into longing it because how it is a lot of numbers that could be filled here and there's a lot of cash that could be made. If the IWM is really, and there's a lot of companies under this sector that's that can really be profitable. That are not really moving with the rally so far. So the IWM, man, you can just go long on that as of right now. I don't think playing the IWM so close would be cool because you definitely just have a lot of time and a lot of numbers that you can feel to the upside on it. So like I said, all these other ones like the SPY, the Triple Qs, the DIA, they're coming up on their historic runs. They're like about to break out. They're coming up on it. But the IWM, like I said, they have a long way to go to get to that. So you just never know. They could leap to that high about 230 right there. So you just never know. 238 right there is all time high. You just never know. That'll be a lot of profitable companies though in the Russell 2000. Just know that. So really just long the IWM. That's how you look at it. It's the small caps anyway. You got share prices between $50 and $100, stuff like that. So, the IWM, man, it's at the end of the day, it was lagging with the overall market with the rally, and then it just caught up out of nowhere. So it's actually it turned into like a leader at one point, and then it shadowed back in, but it's actually holding up with the SPY and the Triple Qs and the DIA. It's all making sense now. It confirms just more that we are in a bull market and everything is bullish. So, the market favors the bulls and IWM. So, that's what it is. And it looks like that target is still could be hit and be met here. And with the CPI data, definitely could. So we're going to see this week. But from the one-day perspective to the upside levels, going into tomorrow, you guys, the IWM need to get back to 195. That'll really crush that momentum that the Bears even had. So that'll be completely white. And then, if it breaks above that, the next level is 196.60. So that's what the IWM, they're trying to get back there, man. If they can get back there, I really think the CPI data is good. I really think the target still is 200 right now. That's really the target, and I think you could long that as well. But you want to see these levels hit first. You want to see it break at least $2. It could sit in between this right here, and you could long it at 198, maybe for about like this week or next week, 197. But I think the target going long is 200, man, in IWM. And this is your upside levels here. But like I said, first and foremost, catch that one. See if it breaks above 195. That lets you know the bullish momentum will more than likely continue, and then that's your go-to. Then you look at it from that perspective. But if not, here to the downside here, could be topped out. You just never know. So, I'm looking for a break back below that 193.50 level. If it comes back below that, I see a retest to the downside here at 192.70. And I think this time, if it double bottoms here, it may flush, and you catch the IWM right back at 190.60 here to the downside. And that'll be your bottom on the IWM, and you know, they'll figure out what we got going on, where we're going. Is you know, things going back down here? Is IWM about to, you know, because the market is downgraded as of right now. It's 2 currently, so keep that in mind. But you know, it can go either way. It can go either way, obviously. So be on the lookout for either level, and just know that's where it was going. It's getting told before it happened. VIX, the VIX, volatility, speed of the market, the direction of the market. This is everything in the market. This is what moves the market, you guys. This is what causes the friction, you guys. This is everything. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. This is the speed of the market, the direction of the market. Whatever way this is going, that's the way the market is acting or going. If that's not looking like that's acting correct, then they're credit spreading. Then they're mixing the market up. They're confusing you. They're tricking you. They're trapping you. They're frustrating you. So don't buy into that, or don't get mad about that. Just know everything has to be like that. You know, and that everything has to be fair. So that's what the VIX is. That's what volatility is, you guys. It's the speed of the market. It's the direction of the market. And if you know, if you've been working with LCAOD, and you know, you're learning and earning with LCAOD, then you know that if the VIX is up, the market is down. If the VIX is down, the market is up. That's not nothing that LCOD made up. That's the rules. So know that before you even buy anything. Know that first and foremost. Seriously. If the VIX is up, you guys, the market is down. If the VIX is down, the market is up. So don't confuse you. Don't confuse yourself. Don't let that confuse you. Don't let the market makers confuse you. Please don't. Rewind that if you have to, as many times as you want. Hit that like and subscribe button. And just know, if the VIX is up, the market is down. If the VIX is down, the market is up. Okay, so that's it. You got that understood. So year to date, here, you see I put a little circle in there, right? Because it's a little gap right there. And the VIX basically just gapped up. So if you want the market to be up tomorrow, the VIX should break down to about $14.32 and fill that gap. You know, you flush loading that is obviously more bullish, but you get that breakdown right there on the VIX, bullish. The market is going up tomorrow. If the VIX is up tomorrow, I'm looking for a break above $17 and about 50 cents here. And you know, if it breaks above that, the next level is about 18 to 20. And then, you know, you'll have a top going in, right? Triple top, looks like. Are we trying to get back here? Who knows at that point if we get here first. So, you know, if the VIX spike that high, obviously the market is coming down here. So, but just be on the first breakout wave right there at $17. If you see the VIX pop up above that level, just know the market really may be about to really downgrade seriously at this point. So be on the lookout for the VIX going either way, and that's what the market is going to do and react. Apple got clapped. Earnings last week, everybody's saying it was horrible. I don't understand how it was horrible. They had $3 trillion, but it looks like they lost $2 trillion off that horrible earnings. So they got $2.813 trillion now. Still a lot of money. That's a trillion with a T. You know, that's a trillion as in tree. That's a trillion as in trunk. That's a trillion as in trunks. So you get what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of money they still have. So, but they did have $3 trillion though. So it looks like the government stepped in, got their fair tax. And that's all I really see on that. But I don't think this is a bad chart. I really think it can recover from here, but it is a falling knife. So you want to give it that 3 to 6 day rule after earnings, and if it's going to see if it's going to keep falling like this. But because it's a falling knife now. You don't want to get caught in trying to call this bottom because this is an earnings play from last week. And this is a lot of money at stake here. This is a big company, Apple. So that's why we're looking at them this week. That's why we're more than likely going to play them this week. You know, we got clients that are already in. They played through the earnings. They're big on their puts, and they're still holding. So, you know, that's what's making everybody else want to play it too now, and that's what's going on. But, you know, some people are saying the bottom is about to come in. Those shorts puts need to get out and take profit. Go ahead. It could be right, but, you know, like I said, it's a falling knife right now, and that's what we do know and see. So we're gonna go with the fallen knife as of now, and you know until we can see a big green candle step in, and that's when we'll get in. We'll know the bottom is in, but as of now, don't see a big green candle here in these channels just yet. But this is Apple, so wouldn't surprise me if you see that soon. So I do get what that person is saying. You just so you want to play it basically minute to minute, day by day this week. But from the 1 day perspective here, they like I said, you know going up here. The bottom could be chiming in. Expect Apple to get back to at least about 182 to the upside. Apple can break back to 182. And then, you know, just see if it gets rejected here and go back to 180 and then try to fight back to 182.50. Or, you know, you feel me? Or just see if it takes straight off the 182 to 185. Because I think that'll be the target here going long by the end of the week, possibly on Apple. You know, once it breaks above 182.50, the next level is 185. So that's the upside levels on Apple. And I think just going long in general on Apple, you know, analysts raised their price targets to about $230. So I think, you know, going long, maybe possibly here going into the fall, Apple could really sit at 200, maybe in the winter. You know, 200 would be a good long target going long to the upside on Apple. You know, 200 is still in play for real. But to the downside, though, you know, if not, because this is a falling knife right now, you guys be careful with this one. This one is, you know, this one is just dropping here. So to the downside tomorrow on Apple, it looks like 177 don't hold. The next low level after that is 175 on Apple, you guys, to the downside. And I just think that that'll be continue momentum as you've been seeing here since the earnings report has been horrible. And that's just what they're going to do. So it's going either way here. And just know that going into tomorrow, and going further here with the CPI data and all that. Amazon, we're looking at Amazon this week, you guys, because they had a great earnings. They did, and their earnings actually went up, and they're continuing that today. They went up another $2. Amazon, man, is looking like a buy right now. But you know, at the end of the day, you want to see more push, more cushion. And Amazon was one of those stocks before all of this stuff took place, man, about them. You know, if you were trading Amazon in 2020, you know the share price was at about 3,000. Amazon is one of those type companies. They also have market capitalization at $1.459 trillion. So they got a lot of money as well. So, you know, Amazon is one of those ones that can really, you know, go up, and they go up a lot. And you know, it can move a lot. It can go down and go down a lot too. So at the end of the day, it's going up now. They had a wonderful earnings, like I said. They went up from 129 to what? 143. So this is where we're at now. Amazon's basically trading in a new market. They're finally trading in it's corrected. Basically, this is where they've been trying to go. So they're right here at it. It's looking like it can hold, but then again, some people are saying it's looking weak. So I see it from both perspectives, honestly. So you know that's what LCAOD is all about. We're neutral. We're always looking at it from both perspectives. So to the upside tomorrow, going into tomorrow, Amazon, we're looking to see if it breaks above 143 here. If that breaks above, the next level is 145 on Amazon, you guys. And I think that'll be just another breakout part of, you know, the earnings breakout. So Amazon can do that. Be on the lookout for that. And going long 150, you guys. Going long 150 on Amazon. Everybody's on that. So be on the lookout for that too. Now to the downside here. Amazon. You know, if 140 don't hold tomorrow, the next low level I'm looking out for is about 139. If that don't hold, I'm looking out for about 138 to 137 here. I think that'll be like a bottom. I think that'll be a complete like what they say a top for earnings, and then it comes back down, and then possibly try to retest up here. You know, with the CPI, if that is the direction we're heading. But I think 137 could be a near short term bottom coming soon. Just looking out and seeing how the market plays out and with the data and everything, etc. So we're looking at it from both ways. Obviously, it can go either way, and that's what we're expecting on Amazon. AMD, AMD. Last but not least, AMD. So AMD, you guys, 116.83 close. They had a good earnings, but they went down. But now they're going back up. So AMD is one of these ones that, you know, they're really kind of depending on, you know, they got a lot invested with Apple. They got a lot invested with Amazon. So looks like they're leaning more towards the Amazon side. But, you know, it looks like they're really leaning more towards the whole NVIDIA earnings coming up too. So they could just be staying up for that, and just you just never know. But the artificial intelligence data is the key for AMD. That's what moves them. That's what's going on with them. So they just had a good earnings, but they did go down. Like I said, they went from 122 all the way down here at 107. So crazy earnings, but now they're back over here. They've been floating here. And you know, like I said, 116.83 right here is the recent move here is where they closed. So going into tomorrow, you guys, looking for a breakout here, above 118. AMD get above 118. The next level is 120. So I think AMD are trying to recapture 120, you guys, and that's just what the upside levels are right now for it. So be on the lookout for that happening soon there. You know, CPI data good. You'll probably see a push above 121 to 122. So, you know, that's going further, going by the end of the week and, you know, next week, obviously. And going long, I'm hearing it's 130 on AMD. That's going long. So be on the lookout for all of that, you know, if the market continues to go up. But if not, you know, to the downside, could be the top here. So looking for a break back below 115.56, and then the next low level 114.50. If that don't hold, the next low level 113. I think that'll probably be a near-term bottom. As you can see, it'll be back even with this trend line, and we'll just figure out where we're going from there. If that's the case, you know, CPI data will be coming out by then, and then we'll see. You know, it might take it down below 111.50 to 110. So go either way, obviously, and we're going to look out for it to do that going into tomorrow, going further, and y'all should too. But that's pretty much it. Those are the 4 free plays right there. The SPA was one of them, and those 3 companies are the 4 free plays this week with LCAOD. And follow along. Be checking these plays because, you know, these are really hitting here. If you're in the Discord, you know, you got them direct. You know which call numbers it is. So be checking them and checking these companies and see where they're at, seeing if the levels match up. And if they do, you'll be paid. So that's how it works. But it's pretty much it, you guys. It was earnings today. A couple earnings reported, but they didn't really do too much. They just kind of stayed in the same spot. So they did go up. This one reported, Skyworks reported, they did go up, come back down. So nothing really yet. Earnings volatility starting to kick in. Upstart, I heard they went to today. It went down a little bit. Went down. At 48 now. So I'm down. Twillo. Let's see, Twillo, did they report? It looks like they did. Or maybe they report tomorrow. But yeah, these earnings this week. We'll be pulling these up all week on the recaps, you guys. Disney, Roblox, all of them go next. And bye-bye. We got Baba pulled up too, so we ready for them on Thursday before the opening. But that's pretty much it, man. Crypto has really been holding strong here in the area it has been. So Bitcoin and all that stuff, Ethereum has been holding strong so far. So we're looking at all that as well too, man. But other than that, you guys, that's pretty much it. That's all you need to know going into tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow with another recap, and we'll let you know what happens tomorrow, you guys. But other than that, you guys and gals, enjoy your evening. Enjoy your night, and I will see y'all tomorrow with another recap. Stock futures are a little changed Monday night after S&P 500 ends 4-day losing streak. the market is mixed, you guys. So that's just pretty much what it is right now after that 4-day losing streak. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And like I said, indices close bullish. See y'all tomorrow, you guys, with another recap. Peace.